Alright. Hello everybody, Darkspine Sonic 3 here, coming to you with another live stream. Now that Kingdom Hearts is over with, I think it's time for us to get started on our next game. And because the poll ended up being tied up for like the 47th time now, it got tied up between Skyrim and Banjo-Kazooie, and I made the decision because I love this game. Let's play Banjo-Kazooie. I absolutely love this game. The game was released in 1998 on the N64, back when Rareware was, you know, not bought out by Microsoft. And it was just a grand old time. So let's just erase file 3 here because I'm pretty good at destroying digital worlds. So, this was one of the best games on the N64. This is one of the games that everybody talked about. And all it does is it stars a bear, a well-dressed bear, considering bears don't wear clothes, and a freeloading breegull. I don't even know what a breegull is. It's a bird. It's a red bird. And it can fly and walk. It's strong enough to carry bears, apparently. And they live in backpacks natively, so... you know, you gotta be an expert.
Ding pot by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench?
Oh, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away.
Yes, you're right, I'm rather proud, but looks stand me out from the crowd.
I love this game. That is Gruntilda. Gruntilda Winkybunion.
But there is this girl.
What do you mean this cannot be? What do you mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me.
Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all.
No, you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had.
Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind.
Nice scarf. Nice frozen animation. I don't know why that required its own separate loading screen, but the game was originally released on the N64, and then Rareware was bought out by Microsoft, and it was ported over to the Xbox 360, and I'm playing the Xbox One version that came with Rare Replay, even though it's exactly the same as the backwards compatibility version. Just deal with it. This is Bottles. Bottles, yeah. Hi there. Okay.
When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure.
Where? You're kind of boxed in. Literally the only place you can go is into the scary witch's lair. There's our protagonist, Bando, and his big-ass nose.
Wake up, I want to go on an adventure too.
If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be.
Josh says, I'm here. Hi, peeps. Trevor says, God, I love this game. Brooklyn says, hey, Felix and everyone else. Hey, everybody's here now. All three of you. This is my favorite N64 game. This and Majora's Mask. I cannot choose.
Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity.
Let me go, you ugly old hag.
Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear.
Well, damn.
Oh no, she's got her. Somebody, help.
Trevor says, I legit never found out about Rare until 3 years ago. Yeah, they've had some really good games. Post being bought out by Microsoft, I'd say their best game was Grabbed by the Ghoulies. But before then, they had Conker's Bad Fur Day and Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing. They had so many amazing things. So, this is going to be quite an adventure. I'm just trying to remember how to play right now. Can't really do too much because we need to talk to, Bottles.
Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this here's my buddy Kazooie.
Everyone has the same voice now. Everyone sounds like Eeyore when he was in the lake in Kingdom Hearts.
What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie?
The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her.
Calm down, Kiki. We'll get her back. Where did she go?
She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there.
I wish it would go just a tiny bit fast. Hey, look, it's going faster now.
Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough.
Well, I'm gonna take a guess and say that we're already good enough.
You bet we're good enough.
So essentially, what we got going on here is we can use Kazooie to walk, which we don't have the ability yet, but I can duck, and then I can press X, and she'll fucking attack people, and I can roll, and I can jump slightly higher now, and I can do this, and it's just great. So let's kill these things, these very unsettling things, and we're gonna make a couple of rounds around here real quick, because I'm gonna do my best to make this 100% run, even though I haven't played the game in years. Trevor says your names are a lot better than mine, honestly. The fuck you talking about? I honestly don't know what Trevor's talking about. Then again, I never do.
I'm an extra honeycomb piece. Collect 6 of us to increase your energy.
Well, okay. That actually sounds pretty good. So 6 of these golden honeycomb pieces is going to increase our max life energy. Right now we've got 5. That can go up to like either 8 or 10, and then from that point on we can also double that even further. Trevor says just your names. Brooklyn says my name is better than everyone, so you keep telling yourself that, sister. I think I have the best name here. My name's synonymous with, well, basically anything feline related. Also, it means luck in Latin. And if you twist it around a little bit, it means happy in Spanish. So, fuck all of you. Josh says, I like your name, Trev. Trevor says, I should just be called Trevelyan Mobile. Yeah. Or Tever Mobius or something like that. Something better than what you got going on right now. Wow, I am worse at this game than I remember. This is going to be great. Now, I have not played this game in years, although I've been thinking about doing this Let's Play for basically an eternity and a half now. Let's try switching the... We can't move the camera angle in this place. Alright, cool. So essentially, behind this waterfall here is a trophy. That's an extra life. It's the trophy of Banjo, and he's looking all buff. He's like, look out for me, I'm an extra life. And I'm all like, okay, buddy, you need to stop. But yeah, Trevelyan Mobile comes out in 2020. Josh says it'll be what ends the gas crisis and looks decent, too. Yeah, Trevor looks decent. The only reason why I started calling him Trevelyan is because I was playing GoldenEye Source, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, there's a character named Trevelyan, and they're both assholes. Not really, but like, Trevelyan was like a double-crossing asshole, and Trevor's just here. And it felt right. Trevor says when you low-key promote your first live stream. Yeah, you did that. You did that a lot, didn't you? And it didn't even last that long. It was like 20 minutes of Battlefield 1. What happened with that, by the way? I'm going to say it again. I love this fucking game. There's a honeycomb piece over there. I gotta go get it. Guh-huh. Trevor says, 1. I'm sick. Well, good for you. Why'd you live stream in the first... Here's a little backstory. Trevor's live stream last night, or the night before, I can't remember. I'm having extreme, memory loss. He says, 1, I'm sick. 2, the live stream kept shutting off and on due to the game. 3, it was a test stream, boy. Really, was it a test stream? Because you were so excited for it. You were like, oh yeah, this will really showcase the game. So, keep telling yourself that. But you didn't even turn on your microphone in action before you started live streaming, and you were like, bro, it's not working! This sucks! Josh says, hey, my real name is constantly referred to Jon Snow. I don't even watch Game of Thrones. Well, I don't watch Game of Thrones either, but winter's coming, and it's your fault, probably. Just saying. Trevor says, I literally prepared for it in 30 minutes, thinking I could do it. Nope! Yeah, you forgot to turn on your microphone. Now, to be fair, Action's settings are a little bit on the weird side. Can we just enjoy this music for a second? Let's take one last look at our beautiful home. Because we are not seeing this again. I mean, we can leave anytime we want, but we're not going to. Anyway, into the mouth of the creepy witch lady.
This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and Tootie old.
Let me go, you fat hag. My brother will come and kick your butt.
That doesn't rhyme, you little bitch. Hurry, Cluggo, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch. Yes, Mistress Grunty. Power's on, machine ready.
Banjo, help!
And this is just the beginning.
There he is, the fun begins. My tricks and traps will see who wins. Do you win?
Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing.
We got a Jiggy. This is basically the equivalent of the stars in Super Mario 64, except they have an actual purpose other than, you know, just sitting there in your inventory and then randomly opening areas up. No, you can get as many Jiggies as you want. You don't need to collect all of them to win, just like in Super Mario 64. And you step on these little panels here, and then you press a button. Well, if the tutorial would stop.
We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy. Goggle Boy!
Missing spaces on this picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B.
So when we press A, hooray, the picture's completed, and suddenly, this is a thing. So, Trevor says, okay, I don't get that scene. How could he rescue Tootie in time before that machine sets off? Is the machine so bad that it would take days to actually charge up? Josh says he can't, but then again, that'd make a shitty game where you have 10 minutes at most to get to the end. So, well, here's the thing about that. I think it could be done. Maybe it's one of those... I mean, Klungo is the one that's operating it, and he doesn't seem too bright, so I have a feeling he would be he'd be the reason why it keeps charging so slow. Maybe it does have like a hyper mode, but he's not really using it.
You saved me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world! Free us all to get a Jiggy! Hooray!
Those are Jinjos! And that...
God damn it!
Shut up, Bottles! Aw, man. We didn't get the tutorial for what I really wanted. Anyway, I guess I'll tell it, even though it's probably going to pop up the next time I grab one. That little skull I grabbed is called a Mumbo Skull. Or a Mumbo Token. Something like that. That's what's used up in this skull hut up here, which is where Mumbo Jumbo lives, the greatest character. And that boy. And basically, his whole job is that he transforms you into various other things, and he makes this cool noise.
Me Mumbo Token, used for Mumbo Magic.
Mumbo Magic. Sounds like a... It actually sounds like some sort of Magic Mike ripoff.
You must search for 10 of us on each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair.
We got a Jiggy. I just gotta keep saying that.
When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit pad.
Well, that sounds good. Let's just go after being here for literally 10 seconds. Anyway, so, you see that little pile of dirt over there? That's Bottles. Literally, he's dirt to me. He's dead to me. And then he does die in Banjo-Tooie. Long story. He's kind of an idiot.
I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press the right or left trigger to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor.
I don't like the sound of that, Banjo.
Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot.
Trevor says, also, remember the Jiggy puzzles in Banjo-Tooie? Those were fun. Honestly, those were pretty fun, but they got a little frustrating as time went on. Josh says, Jinjo sounds like a racist slur. Trevor says, you fucking Jinjo. I can see it too.
Where are the eggs? Kazooie can learn to use us as ammo.
That happens later. So we're gonna just kill these things here, because why not? The little honeycombs that they drop will refill your health when you need it, which we don't, because we're good at this game. There are a couple things left in this area for us to learn in terms of moves and jiggies that can be found and things to do. It's really just... It's such an expansive game, and you can explore it as much as you want. So, I should mention, the notes that we've been grabbing around here, there's 100 of them in each world. Collecting all of them nets you a jiggy, and it also allows you to open up the next world. Depending on how many notes that door has, you might need 50, you might need 150, you might need 400. Just depends on where you're trying to go. And it'll open up various different parts of Gruntilda's lair that you can then access and find new levels to unlock. It's pretty good. So, we're going for everything in this game. 100 jiggies, 900 notes, and then the double health upgrades. And if I can, I want to show off Stop and Swap, which is a feature that they wanted to implement in the N64 versions of the game, but the N64 hardware changed at the last minute. Originally, it was set so that when you turned off the game, there would be a couple seconds before the memory was actually wiped, which would allow some memory from Banjo-Kazooie, i.e. the Stop and Swap feature, to be saved on the N64, in which case if you put in Banjo-Tooie, then you would have been able to get various features and items that would allow you to progress further in the game and unlock extra little things. Unfortunately, that was downgraded a lot, and so at this point it's down to like a second. So unless you got like some lightning fast reflexes and you're really good at putting cartridges in on the first try, Stop and Swap ain't happening for you. But I suppose it is possible, but I have yet to actually see if anyone's actually tried it on N64. So let's check out what Bottles has to tell us now. Mandy says, hello. Trevor says, hey Mandy. Josh says, hi babe. Hey, how you doing?
That sounds useful. How does she do it?
Hold the right trigger, then press the left trigger. Continue to hold the right or left trigger while moving Kazooie around with the left stick. Go practice.
So now we can run. And this is one of the fastest moves in the game. This is how we're going to get from point A to point B within a reasonable time frame. And this is what everybody does. It's the best. I mean, listen to the noise she makes. You know, if you can get past all the egg grabbing and all that. I love it. I love that so much. We got a jiggy. I'm trying not to say that. I want to sing along with it so bad. So, there are 3 moves in this level that can be learned. 10 jiggies to be collected, 100 notes to be found, 5 Jinjos. There's definitely a lot to do in this level. So we're going to cover all of this as best we can. I'm pretty sure we can finish off the entirety of this world in one go. When you die, you lose all of your notes if I remember correctly. But it does save your high score, so you don't have to actually leave the level to keep your notes. So all of the different note scores that you have are tallied up, and that is the amount of notes that you have. So right now we have 90. If we were to die, we still have the ability to get all 100. we'd still be able to get all 100. We would just have to collect everything over again. It's very similar to the coin system. So this is Conga's tree, and that's Conga. What we have to do is we just have to manage to trick him into throwing these oranges into everything, and that will give us a jiggy. We've got a jiggy. I need to stop that. I don't want it to turn into a habit of me singing. So this is Chimpy. I wonder why they chose to have a giant ape. I wonder why they chose to have a giant ape and a little monkey. So what we have to do is we have to climb up Conga's tree, grab an orange, give it to Chimpy, and then he will move, and we will open up the way for the next thing. Trevor says, would you rather have Bottles or his brother teaching you moves? Question of the stream. Honestly, I prefer Jam Jar because he likes to, I love the rhyming scheme in this game, and I think the military rhyme scheme with Gruntilda's rhyming is hilarious. Unfortunately, they toned it down a little bit in the next game in Banjo-Tooie because her sisters were like, alright, that's getting annoying, quit it.
Time for the buzzard to learn ancient ways of the egg.
I'm listening, Beetle Breath.
Hold the right or left trigger, then press Y to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure. Press B instead and you can shoot them out from behind.
Sheesh, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the left stick to aim while you are crouching. Exciting, huh? Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with. Whoa, Banjo! There's nothing more I can teach you on this world.
You could teach me everything if you really wanted to. You're just kind of a jerk. Why do I have to be in a specific world to learn something? It's like, hey, you know, it's going to be pretty useful for you to learn how to fly later, so I'll teach it to you now. Anyway, that little Gruntilda button there. There's a Gruntilda button in every world, and then it will unlock something on the outside level select hub world. A jiggy, usually. Well, a jiggy always. And there are certain criteria that should be, there are certain criteria that need to be filled out in order for you to actually get it. For example, that one that we just unlocked there. Die! There we go. That one that we just unlocked, I need to be in the transform state that Mumbo unlocks in order for me to actually be able to scale the wall to get that, because even though Kazooie's running move allows us to go up certain slopes, that one's a little too slanted. I was looking for a word. It wasn't slippery. It wasn't the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it, so we're gonna just say screw it. Within every world, there's one or two, I believe there's 2 additional honeycomb pieces, in case you guys didn't notice. There's a little hole in this rock here, which is where that honeycomb piece is. You can see it shimmering in there, although you can't see it. It's there, and we're gonna go get it. Josh says, why do they call it worlds? I mean, it's literally just an area over. Maybe they think the same as Sora, Riku, and Kairi with the raft. Trevor says, game logic, that's why. Well, actually, at the same time, I look at it more as... Damn it. I look at it more as, I think we need to be an ant to get that one easier. That's what Mumbo transforms us into in this level. I think of it more as, we actually have to teleport in order to get to these areas. So... maybe they're worlds in the aspect of, we teleported over there, so it's not right next door to Gruntilda's lair. Yeah, screw it, we're gonna go for it again. Hey, we did it! See, I'm good at this game. Watching speedruns for this game is really exciting stuff, honestly. I love watching my games get decimated in, the most brutal way possible. Like, I used to speedrun Sonic R for the longest time, and by that I mean like 3 days. but that was like 2 years ago or so. And it was a lot of fun. Alright, so let's use our newfound egg shooting powers to destroy nature. You know, non-authentic nature. And there's our second honeycomb piece, so now we can destroy this and get our last jiggy. It's not our last jiggy, I don't think. There's one more we need, and I know where exactly to get it. So, I used to speedrun Sonic R, and back when the world record was held by Burton, and it was like 1630 something, I got like 1720, and I was really excited for that.
Watching, hot boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by witch.
Banjo not good enough token. Not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring more. So we've got 4 Mumbo tokens. He needs 5. But I think we might be able to remedy that situation relatively easily. Because in every single Mumbo hut, one of the torches here isn't lit. And there's almost always something up there. In which case up here is eggs. And if I remember correctly... Well, damn, the game screwed me over. But hold up. Oh, you bastard. I know you're holding out on me. You motherfucker. Fine. Let's go look for another Mumbo token. There is a finite amount of Mumbo tokens in the game, although they do not necessarily matter. The 5 tokens that I give to Mumbo in this world, that will allow me to use his magic indefinitely. There's the last Mumbo token that we need. Hey, Ugly, no bears allowed in Ticker's Mountain. Is that what it's called? Ticker's Mountain? Anyway, ants are very racist towards bears, apparently, and they don't want us in there. So the only way we can really remedy that situation is by turning ourselves into an ant. And don't ask what happens to Kazooie. You don't want to know. Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press X to see Mighty Mumbo magic.
Mighty Mumbo magic! Mighty Morphin Mumbo magic.
That's exactly it, too. It's
Mighty Morphin Mumbo magic.
Mumbo's magic, free to change back. You'll come when ready. So I can go stand on that token. Oh, they're termites. Nah, whatever. So, they're termites, apparently. I can go stand on that token, I'll turn back into Banjo. Or if I get far enough away from the hub area that the world is set in, which I'll show off in a moment, I will automatically turn back. Being a termite in this area is really helpful because these are very difficult to scale on your own. Apparently they're very difficult to scale regardless because the camera angle likes to screw you over. And you gotta keep up a pretty decent speed in order to not hit any sort of walls or barriers or anything. So, these termites will hurt you. Like so. We found all 100 notes. I guess we don't get a jiggy for notes. I remembered that incorrectly. What a surprise. I knew there was gonna be something I wouldn't remember right. It's been a while since I played. But anyway, we're very close to the top of here, which should hold a jiggy. Or an extra life. Well, I'm disappointed now. But there should be a jiggy up here. There it is. Hooray! We got a jiggy. So, now that we've completed this place indefinitely, got both honeycomb pieces, got all 100 notes. By the way, termites don't take fall damage. Everybody knows that. We got all, and they also can't drown. We got all 100 notes, got all 10 jiggies, got all 5 Jinjos. Did we? Yes, we did. Got all 5 Jinjos. And we unlocked the different Gruntilda jiggy. So let's go check that out. So we can leave the area as a termite, and we can climb up this wall here. And that will allow us to grab our jiggy. So now, with that being said, Mumbo's Mountain is totally done. We don't even need to go back there for any reason whatsoever. Mumbo magic get weak, animal turn back, or magic go. So if we go any further, like so, the magic will leave and we'll be back to Bear and Bird. back to our shorts and our very furry brownness. And Kazooie's back to being a physical thing in this world. These little, I'm gonna call them bee boxes. They always hold 3 or so honeycombs. Those are really helpful for when you're running low on health, but sometimes they have bees inside. You can tell because they'll look a little angry. And usually they'll say stuff like, "Leave me alone." And then you just fight them, you get your health, and then you run away from the bees. It's that simple. So, this is a note door. We need 50 notes in order to actually open it. Thankfully, we got 100. Josh says, "Glad Mumbo's magic gives Banjo his clothes back, too." I know, right? I think it's a good thing that Kazooie and Banjo aren't horribly mixed together, especially after that whole "we turned into one termite" thing. It gets weird. That's also the animation that plays when you get all 10 jiggies in a world. Just so you know. Because we couldn't show it off because of the termite thing.
That door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. That ass.
To remove pieces that you have already put down, move the right stick down. But once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. So I can press down the right stick and I'll remove the piece, but we don't need to do that because we've got 9 of them. Trevor says he has his clothes on all the time during each transformation, I believe. Actually, some of the termites, they're termites, guys, were commenting about his clothes, like, "That's an awesome backpack, where'd you get it? I want it." And they're like, "Those are some nice shorts." I love that, and that's hilarious. Here's a cauldron.
You've activated a magic cauldron.
Find 2 the same color to create a shortcut. So, Gruntilda's lair is relatively big, so there's going to be times when we need to go back down to check out different paths and things like that as we unlock more moves and more levels. If we find a cauldron that is the same color as that one, then we can jump inside and it'll teleport us back to this area. This is a Kazooie shock pad. We need to get a move down in, what's it called, Jolly Roger Bay? Treasure Trove Cove. Jolly Roger Bay comes later. Mandy says, "See you guys later. I have stuff to do. You have fun with that. We will be here when you get back. If you get back, when you get back, whatever you get back. We got an hour and a half." This is... Who cares? It's Gruntilda's sister. That's all we care about.
I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press X if you'd like to hear them.
So, we can talk to her 3 times and she will give us various different things. Secrets of Gruntilda.
Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with
Tuna ice cream.
flavored toothpaste.
Tuna ice cream.
She also washes her hair with
Engine oil.
yuck. And she gets her clothes from
The trash can.
I believe it.
Grunty admits she's a hog. I really need a big hot dog.
Okay. I can't help you with that. Anyway, let's get out of here. Trevor says, "I like how she's the nicest. Yeah, she's a total asshole to Gruntilda and tells her secrets." Well, I mean, okay, so let's say you got a brother and he decides to, like, dominate the world. Like, you guys are, like, fucking you have superpowers or something. Would you... Let's say you're a hero and your brother's a villain. Would you totally sell him out in order to actually save the world? This is kind of big. Gruntilda kidnapped a little bear child who is supposedly cute and looks like the very definition of fucking Rosie O'Donnell on a Sunday. Sorry, Rosie. I also don't care. I think telling secrets of an evil person is pretty well warranted in this point.
There'll be 2 new moves for you to find.
There's a Jinjo down there. I'll save you. And here's where the spawn of all nightmares came in. I need to get out of here. Oh god, he's closer than I thought. That's Snacker. We can't actually hit him. We can't kill him either. That sucks. I don't even care anymore. I saved that Jinjo. That thing gave me nightmares. I mean, just listen to the music. The same notes being played over and over. We can't hit him. It sucks. And he just kind of teleports away. Trevor says, that is canon. As a cannon is on screen. That's not funny. Josh says, maybe that's why Gruntilda went evil. That's an anti-bullying message. Trevor says, that's canon. As in a cannon on screen.
Help us on frustration, brain.
Grr, cheeky bird need feathers clipping.
Oh yeah? Just try it, Shellhead.
Yeah, Shellhead! Yeah.
Feeble legs no match for nipper shell arm.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna pinch your nippers. All we gotta do is this. Hit him 3 times, he's like, "Arr!" And then he kind of shrinks into his shell, and we never see him again for some reason. Josh says, I feel this stream will just be us shooting off head cannons. I hope so. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of awesome head cannons here, like Conker, Diddy Kong Racing, or more the Donkey Kong world as a whole, and Banjo-Kazooie's world are all in the same universe. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, sometimes Banjo-Kazooie goes over to play poker with Conker. That'd be pretty cool. Did you know that if you go into the sandcastle cheat area and you type in Conker backwards, you get to play as Conker? It's so great. Just try it, trust me. So, here's a question for you guys. What's your favorite world in Banjo-Kazooie? We're going to start it off as just the game, and then we're going to start off in the series as a whole. Because I feel like my absolute favorite place to be is Witchy World, because it looks so cool. And it has that awesome circus theme. But that's for the series as a whole. In terms of Banjo-Kazooie, I'd have to say Treasure Trove Cove. This place is just really fun.
You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring.
Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired.
Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc, then press and hold A.
So now we can do this. We can hold A, and then we can jump extra high. We got Eekum-Bookums on the way. Some Ookum-Bookums. Here's a bucket. Why is this relevant?
Me leaky, no good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble.
So now all I have to do is just hit him with some eggs.
Leaky patched up.
Now empty water for bear. Trevor says Rusty Bucket Bay is the fucking worst. I love the music. I can actually play that on piano. It's actually one of my favorite songs to play on piano because it's so quick-paced. And he says Freeze Easy Peak is his favorite. Mandy says, I'll just listen to you while I wash my stuff. I don't know what my stuff is, but you have fun with that.
Hey, Furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize.
Well, damn, I can't decline an offer like that. I mean, I'm good at being smart. I'm smartsy. What's a J? There's the J.
Yay!
So in case you guys haven't noticed, we have to spell out Banjo-Kazooie, because apparently they knew we were coming. Where's the next A? A. Wait for it. Wait for it. Z. Oh. I'm pretty sure there's a P in there somewhere. Holy shit, we did it. The gate opens to reveal your prize, but first I'll cut you down to size. Clever. cute. No, really, that's adorable. Fuck off. Mandy says, my clothes. Well, that's good. No one needs to have dirty clothes. Dirty laundry, if you will. Speaking of dirty laundry, let's listen to more of Gruntilda's secrets. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Way to segue it back into the game. Give me a fist bump. Don't really do it. You'll damage your screen. So, Trevor says, Rusty Bucket... Freeze Easy Peak is my favorite level. Rusty Bucket Bay is the worst. For the whole series, Hailfire Peaks is my favorite. I can see that. You're a pretty fiery guy. Grunty Industries is the worst ever. Yeah, I was not a big fan of Grunty Industries, but at the same time, I really never made it too far into Grunty Industries.
Wait, I'm a red feather. I help Kazooie fly when she knows how.
Yeah, you're gonna learn how to fly, Kazooie, and you're not gonna like it. The flying in this game is actually pretty fun. Although it's a little strange at times. Various chests are scattered all over this place, and they like to bite ya. But if you can get inside them without getting hurt, good on you. Because they're actually really helpful. Let's kill this thing, if we can. Oh no, you're coming closer. Whatever's ya. Well, so much for that. Damn. Too bad this isn't Conker's Bad Fur Day, huh? Banjo would be in pieces right now. Josh says, PewDiePie fans be punching all their screens. Brah. Eh. That was actually my very first thought. I was like, someone give me a fist bump, and then I was like, oh shit, PewDiePie's name is also Felix. This is gonna get awkward. So, yeah, whatever. So, I love this game so much. Like, there's so much childlike wonder flowing through me right now. Because I never really got a chance to play this game until the Xbox 360 was well on its way to being extinct and the Xbox One was new and exciting. I played it like the year before Xbox One came out, and I was just so absolutely in love with this game. It was so much fun, and I was like, wow, how did I go my entire life without playing this game? It's actually pretty easy, because apparently Trevor did it too. Oh no. Getting the hell out. Getting the hell out. You can't get me! There's a lot of funny stories about this game. About the development process. And they all come from Grant Kirkhope, because Grant Kirkhope is the greatest. For those of you who don't know, Grant Kirkhope was the composer for the soundtrack. All of this is him. Ooh, there's a Mumbo token over there. I'll go back and pick that up later. But yes, this soundtrack was created by Mr. Kirkhope himself, and it is terrific. I love it to death. He's made a lot of excellent soundtracks. He's actually working on Ukulele right now, if I remember correctly. Ukulele is the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie because Rareware has basically gone down the shitter now. And they're releasing Viva Pinata games and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and they certainly aren't releasing a sequel to Battletoads, that's for sure. They also aren't releasing Far Cry 6. That's a meme for those of you who don't know. A really funny one at that. Is there even a Mumbo Skull here? I cannot remember. Walking on the rail of the stairs to get these notes is very wonky. I don't trust it entirely. Because of that, I just fell. They're very unstable. Ooh, there's stuff here. I'm good at doing this. The whole platforming thing. Oh god, I almost failed. Ha ha, wouldn't that have been a funny story? Ha, local teenager fails. Ha ha, he's also an adult now. Ha ha ha. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, there's a Jiggy over here. Josh says, what was that story with your old teacher hating a guy saying bro? Ooh, boy. So, I told the story to Josh and Trevor and our friend Lisa on Facebook. Well, I suppose I'll share it with the rest of the world. So there's this guy at my school. I wouldn't exactly say we were friends, but we were relatively cool with each other. I respected him, he respected me, everything was cool. I had no quarrel with him, sir. And so essentially what happens is we're in algebra. This was last year. So back when I was a junior. What ends up happening is, and I love this story, our teacher, we'll call him Mr. Dean. He was a relatively strict teacher. I had him for physics the year before. It was his first year teaching, sophomore year, so junior year was his second. And he was still trying to get used to the system we had going on of everybody uses laptops and everybody works in groups and things like that. And he adapted pretty well. So what ends up happening is this friend of mine, well, this acquaintance of mine, we'll call him Jim. Jim was like a really tall, he's really tall and he was really good at basketball, and he was very relaxed all the time. And he had this habit of calling every person he met bro. So fast forward a little bit, we've known each other for a couple years now, and he says to the teacher, teacher asks him a question because he looks like he's on his phone, even though he was using his phone as a calculator. And Mr. Dean says, Jim, get off your phone. And Jim says, sorry, bro. And for some strange reason, that was apparently an unenjoyable thing for him. That was apparently just awful. So Jim says, sorry, bro. And Mr. Dean says, oh, I don't like it when you call me bro. Don't do it again. He got very upset at the very first instance of bro being used. It was very strange. Was there more in there? I feel like there was something else in there. So that was actually very funny because he was like just pissed off for no reason. So what ends up happening is, fast forward a couple days, and things going relatively well. And then she called, Mr. Dean, sorry, I was thinking about a different person. Mr. Dean calls on Jim, trying to not screw up the names, even though it doesn't really matter. But Mr. Dean calls on this person and says, what's the answer? You know, gives him a problem, what's the answer? Jim says, I don't know, bro. At that point, he was on his phone, and Mr. Dean gets incredibly fucking just angry. Like, he's just like, I told you not to call me bro. Get out in the hall. And he's very upset with this for some strange reason. And we don't quite know why, but we're gonna just say that he was on his man period. And so what ends up happening is he goes out into the hall, and he's just hanging out there. And Mr. Dean goes out, and he's like, okay, you need to not do that anymore. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. You will treat me with respect and things like that, even though it really wasn't that bad. Especially since we usually address him as Dean. Sometimes we addressed him by his first name. It just really didn't matter, so I didn't think that bro would have been that big of an issue. But at that point, Jim was not a happy camper. He didn't see anything wrong with what he said, because there was nothing wrong with what he said. So what ends up happening is a Gruntilda rhyme's coming up. Just give me a second here. Any day now.
That golden treasure was for me. Now harder still the game will be.
Coffee and mints? I'll be right over.
You snacker, you insufferable asshole. Anyway, so the one thing I hate about Treasure Trove Cove is Snacker. He still scares me. Sharks scare me. So anyway, what we got going on there is Jim's not happy with this, and at this point he's doing it to mess with Dean. So what ends up happening is Jim's like, "Hey bro, good morning, Mr. Dean," or he's like, "Good morning, bro." Ooh, you shouldn't have done that. So Mr. Dean sends him out into the hall again, and he's got like this just cocky smile on his face. He's doing it to get everybody laughing because he just does not like this teacher anymore. And you know, eventually it gets to the point where they start going at it for literal half-hour periods. As in, literally, for an entire half hour, Jim and Mr. Dean would just go back and forth about this. Like, "Bro, I'm sorry. Quit calling me bro!" And then it's like, "I'm sorry, bro, I can't help it." And he's like, "You can help it, and you're not." And, you know, that kind of situation. And to us, it's hilarious. Some of us were recording it. Some of us were enjoying it. Meanwhile, I was flirting with the cute Asian girl in class. So that was fun. That's its own story. We'll not get into that, though. So this entire time, Mr. Dean is totally unaware that he's making the biggest scene, and it doesn't quite occur to him until administration gets involved. And I don't exactly know what happens from there because it was a very private matter.
You'll never find me now. Could it be that red X? Nah.
Administration gets involved because at one point he grabs Jim's sleeve and pulls him out into the hall and, you know, takes him to the office, sends him home, whatever. He's not treating me with respect and insubordination, you know, shit like that. Literally, the word insubordination was used, and all he was doing was saying the word bro. So that was quite an epidemic for them, and I don't exactly know what happened from there. But Mr. Dean, poor old Mr. Dean, after the year was over, we come back to school for senior year. We're like, I wonder who our teacher's gonna be. And we go to the other side of the hall, which is where Mr. Dean used to teach. Emphasis on used to teach. And we're like, hey, he's not here. We go downstairs to the biology hall, which is where, we go down to the biology hall, which is where his second classroom was, because he taught upstairs for the program I was in, and then he taught downstairs for the regular program and physics and all that. So what ends up happening is we come to realize that he's not there anymore. We don't know why. And chances are it has to do with the fact that he kind of sort of flew off the handle. That's our first guess. Mandy says, Josh, I found some of your white shirts in my dirty clothes. Well, Josh, what are your shirts doing over there? That's rude. Don't make her wash your clothes. Fucking dick. Did I get the other one? Yes, I did. Cool. So Mr. Dean's gone. Jim, at this point, he absolutely loves being the class clown. He was usually a really quiet person. Not exactly quiet, but like he was very to himself in the way that he wouldn't openly like go looking for any sort of attention or anything like that. But whoo boy, after the Mr. Dean incident, what ends up happening is he makes it a habit to just piss off teachers. Mandy says, I don't mind washing my man's clothes. Well, damn. Trevor says love music plays in the background. I really hope it doesn't. Let's keep it PG. Fuck you guys. Well, so much for that. Anyway. So, Mr. Dean's gone. Jim's making it a habit to just piss everybody off. And it's hilarious. It is the best thing ever. Because sometimes he'll say bro. Sometimes he will... Sometimes he'll start singing or rapping in the middle of class. And he'll start banging on the desk and making his own beat and rapping. And it's actually really good. It's actually really, really good. Yar! So, he's doing that, and eventually teachers are like, Abdel, quit it. Oh, fuck, I dropped his name. Shit. Actually, that wasn't even his real name. It was like a nickname. Nah, who cares? So they're like, Abdel, quit it. Abdel Jim. So, Abdel quit it, and eventually, the reason why we call him Abdel is because his name was freakishly fucking long. It was one of the weirdest names. I still can't pronounce it. Actually, I think I'm the only one who can. Everyone else just doesn't try to. So, what ends up happening is he'll make beats, and he'll start, like, flailing around in class doing things. He'll listen to his music, and he and our friend, we'll call him Jay, his friend Jay will just... Hey, we unlocked the gamer picture! Even though I already unlocked it.
You've been awarded a gamer pick. Lucky you.
Guh-huh. Guh-huh. Awesome! We've got all the jiggies and all the jinjos. We gotta get 6 more notes or something like that. I kind of sort of fell asleep at the wheel there. Hey, a note! Well, now we need 5. Smooth sailing from here on out, right? Oh, shit. It's not smooth sailing. Lovely. Birdie. So, at one point, Abdel and Jay, they decide, hey, let's just, like, stage a fight. Well, not exactly stage a fight. It was kind of real, kind of not. Abdel and Jay are just messing around, being dumbasses, like usual. Because it's kind of what they do in school. Or what they did back when they were... Back when we were going. What ends up happening, and this is the best part, we're in physical conditioning, which is the weightlifting class. So what ends up happening here is, Jay walks up to Abdel's locker while he's in the bathroom and takes his phone, and he hides it. And Abdel doesn't realize this because he thought it was in his pocket. Or more, you know, he reaches into Abdel's sweatpants pocket, takes his phone, and then just keeps it for a little bit. So let's see. 100 notes. Nah, view totals. That'll help. Awesome! This is going to be a very short playthrough. I'd be lucky to have this last 4 episodes. 4, maybe 5. Let's check out what's over there before we leave. So, Jay takes Abdel's phone and fucking just hides it. That's all he does. And he hangs onto it. Abdel thinks it's in his sweatpants pocket, and he changes into his sweatpants to go to the next class. This is the stop and swap area. Well, one of many. It'll be relevant later on, but we have to, like, jump around and go to these different areas here. So, Abdel realizes, wait a second, my phone's gone. He starts freaking out. And eventually...
Oh, God.
Eventually, Abdel starts coming on to Jalen like, I know you have my phone, bro. And saying shit like that. Yep. Once we load up Banjo-Kazooie and we start the stop and swap feature, there will be something up here. An egg. I just figured I'd show it off. We had to climb up there. And also, there was an extra life right here that I already grabbed. But it's really helpful to grab those extra lives, especially when Snicker's on the prowl. So Jalen has fuck. I'm not good at this. Jalen has Abdel's phone. I'm not good at this at all. Jalen has Abdel's phone, and what ends up happening is Abdel starts coming on to him like, hey bro, I know you have my phone. Jalen's playing dumb, and eventually what happens is, like, Abdel just starts frisking him. Just like police level. Spread your legs, hands up against the wall, let me check. And he's just patting him down, looking for his phone. He finds it. And Jalen's like, no, that's my phone, man. Meanwhile, his phone's on the table. And Abdel is getting very, very angry and very aggressive. And it is the funniest shit. And eventually it escalates because then Abdel starts yelling. Jalen's backing away. Like, oh my god, it was extreme. Hey, it's Gruntilda, I think. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Hog Breath. At which school? I also know that freshly burst boils is her favorite smell. And the old hag's favorite color is gruesome green. That sounds badass. Okay, quit with the hog breath. It doesn't look like we have the ability to unlock this next level here. We'll do it later. I'm guessing. I don't really know. Anyway, Josh says I'd be pissed if someone took my phone too. Maybe not frisk level, but mad. Yeah, I would be too, but he frisks him and then he starts yelling because he knows his phone is there. And Jalen's playing dumb. And it is so funny, but it's so sad at the same time because of how dependent we are on technology now. So what ends up happening here is they actually start shoving each other, and eventually I think fists start flying. There was only a couple shots, and I don't think they really connected much, but it was enough to prompt the teacher to say, hey, quit it, the both of you, go down to the office, and they went to, like, marriage counseling or something. It was pretty funny. And I feel bad. I feel bad for finding it as funny as I do, but it's just the fact that I never really watched any fights in high school because they always happened on the first floor, and I was always on the third. So, yeah. Didn't exactly have the opportunity to watch. And that sucks for me because I love me a good fist fight. I've gotten into some fights in my day. They were pretty gruesome. Grunty wears massive bloomers under that repulsive dress of hers. Well, she has also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Big Naka. It's funny. I'll explain that in a minute. My sister sings in her own band. Grunty and the Cauldron Crew. They're awful! Ah! This stupid quest you should stop. You won't get to me at the top. They're awful! Josh says, it's just a prank, bro. Trevor says, I've only been in one fight during the 4th grade, sorry. Really? What happened there? What'd you do? Did someone take your juice box or something? Did someone say you're gonna be watching really shitty Banjo-Kazooie live streaming in like 8 years? Cause yeah, I'd fight someone if that were the case. But I'm the one that's doing it, so I don't really have a choice now. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press the right trigger. Triggered! Trevor says, okay, might take a bit to explain. Sounds fun. So, that's part of our little problem. Is that people are so dependent on technology that they'll just like fist fight over it. And I mean, I understand, yeah, someone takes your phone, get mad, but holy shit, that was crazy. I just want to ask, how's the stream looking for everybody? Because I just did a little bit of a playback, and it's looking a little choppy, and I don't know if that's because I'm also streaming at the same time, because it wasn't this bad for Kingdom Hearts. So I just need to make sure the stream's not lagging for anybody, because the last thing I need is to have to redo all of this. Trevor says, it was summertime and we were playing flag football on the field that is next to both trailer parks. I decided to be a bit of a cunt and pull my friend Kyle's flag as a prank, bro. He has bipolar disorder.
Ooh, you fucked up!
You never pull a man's flag without his permission. That was a problem. Anyway, look where we are. Look at that big old statue of Grunty. You're looking, Which way you want to go? You want to go hell that way, or you want to go to hell this way?
My next world is the hottest yet, and you will fail. On that, I'll bet.
Well, damn. It must be true, then. Stupid fucking fish. I hate fish. I hate fish! There's a jiggy in there! In her cooter. We'll grab it later. I don't really want to be under her dress, but we'll have to go later. Anyway. So this is the way to Bubble Gloop Swamp. It's about to get juicy. I actually forgot to unlock one of the levels back in the area where the portrait for... Oh, hey. Gruntilda.
My fat old sister's favorite sport is
Broomstick racing.
although she's dim, she attended
St. Dungball's school.
You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is
Eating a bucket of beans.
That definitely beats the spooky striptease option. Because that's an option. So, that's in one log. In this other log, we got some boots, but we can't wear them yet. Keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles. The question is, why? Anyway, there's Bubble Gloop Swamp. Let's go check it out. Was never a big fan of this place, but I was also really impressed with the size and the fact that there was so many different things to do here. Keep your eyes open for your new move, beak face. They don't like each other at all. Yummy, Croctus like that.
I'm Croctus!
It's like some supervillain name. That's some Marvel vs. Capcom shit.
I'm Croctus. I hope you're ready for the destruction of the world. Croctus and Galactus, out on an intergalactic date for all space-time to see.
These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Chicken Kazooie, let's go grab a pair. Great, now you know all the swamp's new moves, as in all one of them. It wasn't really hard to change that one piece of dialogue. It doesn't make sense. All the swamp's new moves. You know, all one of them. Fuck it, you know? Just fuck it. So, them's the boots. We can go use those now. First things first, let's climb up this big ol' this serving of meat on a stick that my Aunt Gloria would serve. And when you consider the fact that that little pole there is basically reminiscent of a toothpick, that's not a lot of food. And she has a really nasty habit of just, like, inviting, like, hundreds of guests over, and then not making enough food for anybody. We all eat before we go. It's all we can do. I mean, it gets fun over there. But, you know, make some fucking food. And she likes to get people to try her diet of, like, peanut butter and kale sandwiches. It's ugh. I don't like it at all. I hate it. My cousin Julian was actually... My cousin Julian was over recently, and I built him a computer with my friend Nate. He had like $400, and we were like, hey, we can build you a pretty good gaming computer with that. And so we did. It was fun. So, what ends up happening here is, Gloria comes over, and she's like, I'm taking Julian for a couple days. Meanwhile, we're about to take a trip to Florida, where he's from, so that we can, you know, go camping for the weekend. And what ends up happening is, like, she doesn't give him back until, like, the day of, and we're panicking. We're like, we were supposed to be gone an hour ago. Why does she always do this to us? It's like her favorite habit of just, like, forcing people onto these shitty diets and then making sure that we don't get places on time. It's like she thrives off of it. Don't get me wrong, I love her, but she's a pain. I think everyone in our family can agree there. She can be a pain. Now I need to hope that she never sees this. Although I doubt she will, because why would she be on YouTube looking up Banjo-Kazooie, Darkspawn Sonic 3, or Felix, or whatever ends up happening in the future with my new name. Because that is a thing that might end up happening. I might end up changing my YouTube name to Felixer. It's clever, it's easy to remember, and there's a couple little catchphrases that can go along with it, and I'm still thinking of more. Felixer, just what the doctor ordered. Trevor says doesn't read the rest of the story. Oh, well, I was telling my own story while you were writing yours, so you can go fuck yourself. As a matter of fact, I'll do it for you. Anyway. Let me just finish running along these narrow paths and grab a jiggy, and I'll read your story. They give me too much time here. It's almost not a challenge. So, it was summertime when we were playing flag football in the field that's next to both trailer parks. I decided to be a bit of a cunt and pull my friend Kyle's flag as a prank. He has bipolar disorder, and he got fucking pissed. We started throwing fists. The guy is about 300 pounds, and I'm a skinny-ass 150. I was throwing haymakers, and as in it looked like I was knocking on a door.
I'm gonna beat you up!
Knocked him down on the ground and got on top of them. We got pulled away. The end. Way to go. That actually sounds kind of funny. Are you guys still friends? Because, shit. I wouldn't take that shit sitting down. I would have kicked your ass. I'll teach you to knock on my door. This song feels like some sort of like... This feels like it would be at like our bar mitzvah. It's got that jive Jewish feel. I don't know what I'm saying. It just feels like it could be there. Shalom, 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 your bar mitzvahs today. And that's the list of things I'll regret saying when I'm older. Trevor says, we were friends until maybe a couple years back, maybe before high school. Okay, I gotcha. Things happen, man. I hope you at least got a couple good hits in. Blah, you're too tough for us, flibbits. Take our gold. He's always been a huge asshole who functions as a drug addict. I think he's been clean for a little bit. I don't know. But all I can tell you is that he's trouble. That reminds me of my friend Ronald. That is a strange story that I don't want to get into, and I also really want to get into. He was a good friend of mine. We used to play Terraria all the time. He was awesome. Coolest dude, but we grew apart for a couple years. When I came back to him, I was like, hey man, you want to play some Terraria or something? Apparently he'd gotten involved in some sort of neighborhood gang or something like that, and that was very frightening to hear. That was honestly really frightening to hear, because dude was always really chill and an awesome guy, but it was very surprising, and I felt so bad for him because he was like, I don't like this decision. Trevor says, see the fat kid I'm talking to? That's Kyle. What, did you send a picture or something on Facebook? Well, if you did, I don't see it. So, I'm playing a game. We got an extra life.
Get buff!
Boop, get buff. Nah, screw it, we're gonna end up getting hurt anyway, might as well grab some. Or not, you know, that works too. What the fuck? Why can't I go down there? I guess I need to be transformed for that. Go Gadget Gator, you know. Anyway. Trevor says, look a little further into the chat. It's literally the message before that one. Well, I don't have the chat up, as a matter of fact. Hold up. I will take a look at it later. Sound good? Sounds good. Because I'm in the middle of a live stream. Otherwise, send it again on Facebook. Because I did not get it. Or more, I cannot see it. You know how it goes. You know how Facebook is. You know, ass.
Hooray, we got a jiggy!
So, Trevor says, I'll just repost it as a whole. Jeesh. Josh says, went from 9 lives to 9 lives. GG, one up. Well, here's the thing. Would you rather have 9 lives, or would you rather have 10 lives? You don't want your life to be too long. Otherwise, you live a miserable life like me. I've been alive for like 4 lives now. It sucks. Yeah. So, things are going pretty okay for us. I'm gonna go ahead and lie right there. Let's see, we got 49 notes and 4 jiggies, and we didn't get the honeycomb pieces yet. So, we still got a little bit of adventuring here to do. This is my favorite part of this entire place. Oh dear God, listen to this turtle. First things first. Oh, my feet are so numb and cold. Alright. Oh! Josh says Felix's Dracula confirmed. Yeah, totally. Oh! I love that so much. Tank top's warm at last. Perhaps you'd like this. Let me just regurgitate it. It's stuck in my throat. Oh! Yeah, thanks for eating that. Thanks for eating that, Kazooie. Anyway, we got a couple things going on here. Look at all these little Tip-Tups. Tip-Tups are a character in Diddy Kong Racing! Better to be Diddy Kong Racing than Diddy Kong Racists. Am I right? I'm right. You always know I'm right. Quiet, please. The famous Tip-Top Choir will now perform my latest work. You're an asshole. This really sucks. Bit short, isn't it, Shellboy? We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. Oh, so we're doing a lesson now. Really? Is that what they call it? Fine, I'll take your test. I'll take your Trunks test! I gotta play Dragon Ball Xenoverse too. When that comes out, we're totally playing that. Ah! 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 Brain damage! Not too bad. Try lesson 2. A, B, C, D. I can do that. Blue. Other blue. Other blue. Lighter other blue. Other blue again. See, it works. Ah, splendid. You just need one more lesson. Red, yellow, blue, cyan. Red, cyan. I did not catch this. Red. Yellow. Blue. Cyan. No. Oh no, I got hit!
No, that's not right. Try again!
I knew you needed to see this one again. Well, fuck you. Red. Yellow. Blue. Cyan. Red. Cyan. Blue. Alright. I got it now. I can do this. Purple. Green. Aquamarine. Turquoise. Turquoise. Other turquoise. Yellow. Black. Got it. Josh says, I'll gladly nab Xenoverse 2. Yeah, chances are I'm getting it on PC, so you need a gaming PC. Ha 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 ha. Or an Xbox One or a PS4, I have yet to decide. But chances are I'm gonna get it on PC. If I can say my words right. Josh says, Xenoverse 1 taught the important parts, so it'll be fine. Literally, all you have to do is know that Goku kills Frieza without actually killing him, and then Trunks comes and kills him, and then he comes back, and then Goku kills him again, because, you know, why not? Oh! I love that so much. That fucking turtle is my life. Tip-Tup is the best. I mean, it all depends on which Tip-Tup we're talking about, because they're all Tip-Tup. Ooh. Nice try. Oh, hey, look, there were boots here the entire time. Well, don't matter. Too late for, I'm sorry. Too late to apologize. Too late. Let's go and get these notes over here. Let's climb up this, Aladile. Let's see what happens. This Crocagator. Nothing! He's probably dead. He doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, he's totally dead. He is literally just ahead. Unintentional rhymes.
Here you'll find. Here you'll find. He's probably dead. I mean, look at him. He's just ahead.
Thanks, Gruntilda. Anyway. Trevor says, I'm not finished. I'm also not a fan of fighting games as a whole. Well, I'm not too big into fighting games either, but I will play the hell out of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And I will also play the hell out of Street Fighter 4 and Smash Bros. I don't play a very wide variety of fighting games, and the ones that I do play are because they were there in my childhood. Like, oh my god, Soul Calibur 2 is my favorite fighting game. That and Smash Bros. I would never be able to decide, and they're also very different, so that makes me happy that I don't have to decide. Alright, we're gonna do this, guys. We can do this. We're gonna speed run it. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, we're doing it! Oh, hey, we actually did it. I was not expecting that to work. Trevor says, Smash Bros. Is my only slight exception. Kinda. I can feel you there. It's very different from the other games. From the other fighting games out there. Josh says, not even Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter? That's another one. Mortal Kombat's fun. I like the big fighting games, even though I don't get a chance to play them as much as I wish I could. Fucking Buzzy Beetle. Fucking whatever you are. I don't care.
Ikambokam.
I will never not love that. Trevor says, fuck Mortal Kombat. Ouch. Sounds a little, sounds like a fatality on its own. The Mortal Kombat job. Anyway, let's go check out what's up here before we transform. And thankfully the second honeycomb piece is here, so we're gonna have 7 units of life. If we can, you know, get up there and get it. The camera in this game can be really finicky. You'll get used to it. We can do this. Yay, we got it! Bam! Ya boy! Trevor says Mortal Kombat 9 made me hate fighting games. Story kicked your ass? Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. Ah, that was an alligator skin joke. Ah, ah, ah. He wants new boots and they're made out of alligator. Ah, 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 ah. That's funny. Ah, I get it. So now we're an alligator. And when we press X, we get a little Chompy attack. You know, Chompy, the goat.
Chompy!
We also have that adorable little hey! I love Banjo-Kazooie. Trevor says that's 1/4 of the reason. So where do you think we gotta go in order to actually get inside the gator? His nose! Ew, cooties. So welcome to our first minigame. It's extreme. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, sometimes we just fucking fail big time. Unfortunately, we can't grab those sneakers, which would make this game a lot easier.
I'm the vile greediest. I don't give a shit.
Press A to accept or B to chicken out.
I'm an alligator. Game is simple. Eat more red yumblies than me. Press X to eat yumblies. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it! Where are the yumblies? Where are the yumblies at?
Where the yum's at.
And it's basically Hungry Hungry Hippos, but more mobile. He'll usually spend a lot of his time right behind you in terms of score, but if you can cut him off, you will screw him over big time, and it's hilarious. Too bad we're too good at this game. It's almost unfair. Trevor says, to me, the whole fundamental gameplay of all fighting games is not enjoyable to me. Yeah, I mean, you also got your ass kicked by me in Smash Bros. And you haven't played with me since. Is that the last time you played a fighting game? Because I don't remember watching you play... I don't remember hearing you play any other, any fighting game after that. Josh says, now, even 3D fighters like Tekken? Trevor says, all of them.
Now we play harder game. Eat reds. Avoid yellow grumblies. They not ripe. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's get the red ones. Gotta avoid the yellows. I don't know what I'm singing. If you, get the yellow ones, then you get a tummy ache. They're not ripe. But apparently they're also ripe.
I need to get as many yumblies as I can.
There's a rumbly in my tumbly, and the only thing that'll kill it is, yumblies. Trevor says, yes, playing Smash Bros. With you was the last time. That is incredibly sad, man. We gotta play it again. Let's live stream it one of these days. I think that'd be fun. Get everybody together. I can get a bunch of people together for Smash Bros. We can bring it up on our group. You know the group. Honestly, I think that would be very fun. If we get everybody in, we just have like a huge tournament.
Ma! Lucky Greenie wins. Must play last game. Only eat what is shown at top of screen!
Hey, they broke the fourth wall. Rareware. So right now we gotta eat the reds. We gotta eat the reds, and then we can eat the capitalists. Because apparently it just doesn't matter what you eat, because they don't hurt your stomach unless they're... Why are the yellow yumblies somehow... Oh, shit. Why are these somehow good now? Get the fuck out of here! You fucking asshole. I legitimately hate this dude. Now all the ones I need are teleporting away. This is bullshit. No! Fuck! Damn it!
Mighty Mr. Vile wins.
Now Greenie gets chewed. Fight me. Ooh, he will not let me attack him.
Want to try again, Greenie? Press A to play.
Yes, I want to try. We can do it this time. Red ones are my goal to eat now. Gotta eat them all. And this motherfucker. He's always in my way. Thankfully, he didn't get that last one. That would have been a point for him. No! Blah! Get the fuck out of here! This dude's an asshole. I fucking hate him. Josh says we should play Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, that was fun. Fuck. Oh god, he is so far ahead of me. Why is he so far ahead? Fine. I didn't want to win anyway. Fuck you. This game's pissing me off again. Mighty Mr. Vile wins. Now Greenie gets you. Fine, chew me. And then let's do it again. Come on. You know you wanna. This is bullshit. Okay. We can do that one last time. One last time. I promise. One last time. Okay, the red ones are the goal. No! Damn it! Fucker keeps taking my yumblies. We can do it this time. I believe in myself. We did it. We finally did it. Yes!
Mr. Vile never lost before. Greenie can have prize.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Vile now is tough a challenge if Greenie not scared. You must win next 3 games to win 3 extra lives, but each time Greenie loses, Mr. Vile chomps you for 1 life. Press A to...
Hell no! Hell no!
Mr. Vile is baddest croc of all.
Look everyone, Greenie is scurrying off. Well, you can, kiss the greenest part of my ass. Dude's such an asshole. Anyway. We got his, thing. We got his jiggy. So what does that mean for us? Well, we can probably use it to unlock a level. I mean, we don't need all of them to unlock a level, so it's probably just useless. And there goes Tip Top in the... There's Tip Top in the, background. They're like, oh! I love that so much. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's so funny to me. So, now that we're teeny tiny little tip-top alligator Banjo-Kazooie, we can actually come over here and we can start grabbing this stuff. Grabbing Jinjos and shit. Don't need these feathers, but these gold ones are pretty nice. And these Ekambokum tokens. They will save us out there. And an egg, because why not? Wonder if these are actual breegull eggs, or if they're just like store-bought eggs that just kind of died on their own. I don't think that's the case. I think Banjo and Kazooie have a lot of explaining to do, actually. So it would appear that we can head back and go turn back into Banjo and Kazooie, because it seems like the last of the things we need are off in that other direction. Let's check it out real quick. We need 2 more jiggies. We need 8 more notes. We've got both of the honeycombs, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I'd say this is a pretty nice little thing we got going for us. 3 worlds in an hour and a half. I like that. Banjo-Kazooie is an incredibly simple game to play, but it's just so much fun at the same time. Good old Mumbo. He looks like a rock. He is a rock, actually. So, that was pretty nice. You know, being an alligator for a little while. Although I wish we could have used Kazooie to run around a little bit and get faster. Josh says, "Oh!" internally. That's me on a daily basis. Something here, and I don't like it. It's that little frog person over there. I'll flip it. Guh-huh. We are going to die. I feel it. Ginger! We're missing, Jesus, I'm all clogged up. We are currently missing a Jiggy. I don't know where it is. Bubble Gloop Swamp was never my strong suit. Don't know where it could be or why it could be. Oh, wait, I remember now. That Croctus that we shot an egg into, there's more. Well, that was easy. Problem solving for the win. Ooh, nice try. I thought I was gonna keep trying. You know what? Screw it. You only live once. Well, in Banjo's case, 9 times. At max. So, we're gonna give this a shot. It's not gonna really hurt that much, so we don't need to worry about too much. But we're gonna try and grab as many of these as we can. Got them all. And we're not dead. It's a miracle. Yeah, that's actually a miracle. So now we can go on with the Croctus quest, as I like to call it, and then we can leave. Because we've got all the Jiggies, we've got all the Jinjos, we got all the honeycomb pieces. The last thing we need... Actually, no, we don't have all the Jiggies, we have all the notes. This is what happens when I try to speak quickly. Anywho, we're doing alright. Fuck. You two just drown.
What's wrong, Banjo? Is it tough? Let me know when you've had enough.
Ooh, Trevor says, there was a test level for Banjo-Kazooie for promotional stuff before the game came out. It became Gobi's Valley once it came out. That's pretty cool. Was it the same level, or was it just a desert-themed level that we associate Gobi's Valley with? Is Croctus still over there? Where's the next Croctus? Trevor says it was almost identical. Hey, that's pretty cool. Is there any sort of footage of that level? Because I would love to see it. Well, Kazooie's legs are broken. Works for me. force her to use them some more. There's Croctus. Trevor says not all of it was finished, but it looks exactly like it. That's pretty cool. I hope there's some footage.
Yummy, Croctus like that. I'm gone. And now I'm back. Me want yummy egg too.
We're different people because we have different eye color. That's why Sheik and Zelda are two different people. That was stupid. Anyway, let's go satisfy Croctus. A familiar phrase. Let's satisfy Croctus. Trevor says, yes, there is on Rare's channel called Rare Revealed, a rare look at Dream. Fucking don't use Rare 18 times in your video. It sounds stupid. Also, where did that Croctus go? Okay, seriously, where the fuck is Croctus? This is why you need to pay attention to your games. What the actual fuck? Alright, we're gonna consult the live stream. This is actually fucking with me. Oh, great. I know where he is now. It's nice to have a nice little rewindable feature. Makes me feel like I can actually act like I know what I'm doing. Trevor says, it's in there for a couple seconds, but it's visible. Footage for both Dream prototypes, 2D and 3D, were in it too. Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of it. I guess I either didn't watch all of it or I don't remember all of it, because I do remember looking at a lot of Project Dream footage when around the time Rare Replay came out, actually. For those of you who don't know, Rare Replay is the original, or not Rare Replay, fucking Project Dream is the original name for Banjo-Kazooie. Back when it was being developed, it was like some sort of like 2D platformer RPG type thing, I think. And eventually it evolved with the consoles, because originally it was going to be on SNES. Instead, Donkey Kong Country came out. And then Banjo-Kazooie came out shortly after on N64, and it was terrific. And here's another one. Conker's Bad Fur Day was originally going to be like Conker Nine Tails or something like that. I like beta footage. I think my favorite beta mystery to this day is the 5 or 10 copies. Ah, shit. Where is he now? I need to stop. I need to start paying attention more. Stop reading comments. Stop interacting with your friends. So, let's just head up here and get a better vantage point. My favorite beta mystery has always been the 5 or 10 copies of Luigi's Mansion that were handed out at Space World, I believe. Back when the GameCube was still the hottest thing on the planet, even though it still is. And I thought that was just so cool because Luigi's Mansion, the Luigi's Mansion beta was so different from the finished product in the way that there was an actual time limit. It was very similar in terms of Majora's Mask, in terms of how dark it was, because fucking at the end of that time limit, there was no game over screen. The mansion disappeared and Mario disappeared along with it, and you would never see him again. And Luigi would end up coming out of the mansion, and he would just look fucking like zombified. It was so creepy, and there's footage of it. There's footage of a lot of the gameplay elements and things like that. I really appreciate how similar all the building layouts look and the room layouts, but at the same time, it also had this really different feel to it. And it could be because they were all recorded with potatoes, because that was all that there was in terms of capture cards back then. But I just thought it was so interesting. It was one of my favorite things to learn about. It was just, yeah, there was, yeah, you failed, Mario's dead. Flat out. You fucked up, and Luigi doesn't have a brother anymore. He's player 1 now. And I thought that was such a very interesting thing to go off of. And I'm actually kind of sad that they didn't keep it. At the same time, it would have given little kids nightmares. At the same time, so would that one horror game they made all those years ago. Speaking of which, I'm actually kind of interested in that. I might just play. I actually might just play the that GameCube horror game about being totally insane. It was like the Psycho Mantis fight on drugs. This is another stop and swap thing, I think. There's more over there, isn't there? I gotta transform, don't I? I can see that being the case. Trevor says, I'm super pissed that they never kept the Space Room music. It was so good. Space Room music. Enlighten me. Are we talking about Luigi's Mansion Space World demo music, or was there an actual space theme? Tootie's fate is looking grim. It's because her brother's dim. Wow, fuck you too. I can make Kazooie noises pretty okay. Trevor says, yes, Space World Beta. I need to listen to the music again. We're gonna try something out real quick. I just want to see if it works, and we don't really have a lot of time left to get started on another world. But I just want to check this out real quick and then see where we go from there. I want to see what's up with this little hole in that area over there. Because you can't... I think I need to transform. If I remembered correctly, it was a stop and swap thing. But at the same time, it might lead to that hole, which will get us an extra jiggy. And I figure it's worth the hassle. Josh says, Halloween stream. Oh, bro, Halloween stream, I'm doing Clock Tower 3 and I'm wearing the pug mask. You've never seen the pug mask. I will show you the pug mask and you will love it. The mouth moves. It is so cool. It's the best $60 I ever spent. I might even start a collection of animal masks with moving mouths. I might just start it like a gang. I'll start my own gang and it'll make Ronald jealous. I should probably not joke about that. I know he doesn't watch my videos, but still. Trevor says there's a song that plays after you clear a room, but it's lightened up. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out, because I don't remember there ever being any music when you clear a room other than Luigi's whistling. I thought when you lit up a room in Luigi's Mansion, the music just stopped. Damn, no exit level. Let's chomp our way to victory, guys. But yeah, the beta for Luigi's Mansion was always one of my favorite things to read about, and I always wanted to see if there was some sort of ROM or a copy of the game that I could find, because I've always wanted to play through it and show it off. I think if the game was ever if the game ever surfaced online, I would totally jump on board and make a stream or a series out of that, because it would just be so awesome. Trevor says, no, there's a tune that plays. Ah, I guess it's been a little bit since I actually played Luigi's Mansion. What are you gonna do? So, hooray, here we are, Bubble Gloop Swamp. Let's go back there and see what happens. Jump, 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 jump. But, what other interesting betas were there? The Super Mario 64 beta not exactly beta, but there were a couple elements that didn't quite make it into the final game. Like, the game was supposed to have multiplayer, and there was also supposed to be a disc drive release that never came to be. And that sucks. I feel like Super Mario 64 on the disc drive would be a really, really interesting thing. Ooh, it's Cheeto!
Cheeto, the spellbook you have found. Magic cheats I have for you.
Hey, Book Brain, what did you say? You better not give my spells away.
Which lost book? Find despair and bird spell they get.
We sure do, Bag Lady.
We sure do, Bag Lady. Come on, Book Boy, give us our spells.
Only one spell Cheeto can tell. Enter the code blue eggs on sand castle floor in treasure trove cove world. Help you it will. Hidden in lair other spellbooks are. Tell them you.
So yeah, now we can type in blue eggs or something in the sandcastle floor that we drained with that leaky bucket. We can type that in, and then we will have infinite blue eggs. Trevor says, somebody mod the original Luigi's Mansion to kind of look like the beta. Send me a fucking link right now. I need you to find that for me as soon as app. As in AS. It's like ASAP app. Or ASAP. Either way, I need that. I really want to see what beta elements were dug up. Like I said, it's been one of my favorite topics for years. I figure, why not? But Super Mario 64 was supposed to, Super Mario 64 was supposed to have multiplayer, and it never did. And it sucks, because then someone had to mod it in. It's still not stable. Trevor and I were playing that.
Bubble magic get weak. Bubble magic run out.
Oh, nice try, buddy. By the way, those enemies are voiced by Grant Kirkhope. Same with Mumbo. Oh, I never explained why Gruntilda's dog being named Big Naka was funny. A Naka is British, apparently, or English for testicle. My lazy sister often sleeps on a pile of treasure, the dirty hag. That sounds pretty nice to me. The fuck you talking about? The only thing she's ever won was the biggest butt competition at witch school. She often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, polishing her crystal ball. Ooh, you poor dears, your energy is low. Let me fill it up for you. GG, Butterworth lady. I don't know who you are. Anyway, we're doing it, guys. This has been a really successful stream. We gotten so much done. We completed 3 worlds, learned a lot about our good friend Grunty. I need to start writing down these secrets. And we got enough notes to open up this next door. Guh-huh. Guh-huh. I've got this skirt, so when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. So, Josh just asked, have you seen Critical's speedrun of Luigi's Mansion? Yes, it was actually really cool.
This can make or break the run right here, guys.
The dude is so funny. It's... Ironically, he is so funny, it's not even funny. Josh says the last one was the only real bad thing. Hooray! We unlocked Clanker's Cavern. Oh, cool, there it is. Fair enough.
Clanker's Cavern.
The last one was the only real bad thing, that Gruntilda's sister said. I mean... I don't know what you're talking about. She's polishing her crystal ball. I think the most disturbing thing is that she won a competition for having a giant ass. I don't want to hear about her college days, if you know what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you read me.
You've activated a magic cauldron. Find 2 of the same color to create a shortcut.
Well, too bad those 2 that the one that I checked out earlier isn't the same color. Right? Anywho, I really wish there was some way to open this. I really want to see if there's anything beyond that. Well, time to kill Grant. Oh, Grant's dead. Works for me. Josh says, I can do a pretty good impression of Critical. Do it right now, in the chat. Do it right now. So, we just unlocked Clanker's Cavern, which is in the area above us, where we, unlocked, I can't even remember the name of the levels. I'm more interested in, Josh doing an impression of Critical in the chat. We got 5 minutes left. Let's check it out. Might as well. We unlocked Clanker's Cavern. This is where we unlocked Bubble Gloop Swamp. When Tootie is a big old lump, I've just the frock to hide her rump. It doesn't hide it, does it?
Just the one new move to find this time. But it's hidden well. It probably isn't.
Look at this nasty ass water. By the way, Clanker's Cavern is home to a very, very, very distressing thing. I wouldn't say it's a creature. Although I guess it does have organic bits. No! No! I love these things. They remind me of Juandissimo Magnifico, or whatever his name is, from Fairly Odd Parents. Where they're, no! And he looks at them and you're like, and he's like, no! I live in the past too much, but at least the past was good. Well, for the most part. Nah, who am I kidding? Jinjo! Whee! I love Jinjos. Here we are, Clanker's Cavern. Not really going to explore this place too much. But I should highlight why this place gives me nightmares, along with every other place in this game. First, it was Snacker. Now, it's Clanker. Clanker functions as Gruntilda's trash compactor. Not trash compactor, trash disposal. It's kind of sad, and at the same time, it's very weird and disturbing. Because look at this.
I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air.
That's Clanker. Now, on its own, yeah, it's pretty freaky shit. But it gets weirder when you see that this thing has, like, guts and blood. It could be his. At the same time, maybe Gruntilda threw a guy down here. She could have thrown a person down here, and that could be leftover remnants of his blood. We don't know. We don't know at all, and that freaks me out. No! Let's see. Josh says,
What's up, pussy fart?
I like that. That's good. Trevor says, wait guys, before we stop the stream and all that, I have a real quick top 18 to do of all the worlds from this game in Banjo-Tooie. Oh boy. Josh says, this looks like the area that gets the runoff from the Great and Mighty Pooh. Yeah, it really does. The Great Mighty Pooh is a fucking masterpiece, though. No! Oh, I'll fight you, buddy. Oh, shit. Alright, third time's a charm. Got him. There, that's totally worth it. I got 1 health back of the 4 I lost. Nah, screw it, we might as well dive more into this now that Trevor's saying, oh, I got a top 18! Trevor says, this goes from top, best, to bottom, worst. Oh, great, now I need to read them in sequence. That's not a sequence, it's just a jumble of words. Hellfire Peaks, Witchy World, Freeze Easy Peak. I cannot read that. You need to try putting them one at a time, because I need to be able to read them quickly, and I can't, because I'm getting tunnel vision. Oh dear God, there's more. Hooray, we got it. This place scares me. I'm afraid Banjo's gonna fucking drown. He is gonna drown. Oh God, he is gonna drown. Banjo! Get out! Now! Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Well, Banjo's not dead. Trevor says, oh, well, that would have taken too much time. Don't worry, I'm just swimming around now. You know, I almost killed Banjo because I was reading your fucking list. Hellfire Peaks, Witchy World, Freeze Easy Peak, Mad Monster Mansion, Gobi's Valley, Jolly Rogers Lagoon, Treasure Trove Cove, Mumbo's Mountain, Clanker's Cavern, Glitter Gulch Mine, Pterodactyl Land. What's this?
Snippet mutants away. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us, you must.
Well, fine. I'll kick your shit in. Does it look like I give a shit? Does it look like I give a flying fuck about you people? It doesn't, because I don't. Simple as that. Kill yourselves. Fucking mutants. Well, that's sad. When I just said it there, sad. What are you gonna do, buddy? Click Clock Wood, Mayhem Temple, Bubble Gloop Swamp, Cauldron Keep, Cloud, Cuckoo Land, Rusty Bucket Bay, Grunty Industries. You just have it out for Grunty Industries, don't you? Meanwhile, I'm trying to fight this thing and I'm reading your list, so consider yourself lucky for that.
Beaten snippet mutants are we. Yours is the prize.
Well, they kind of remind me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Nah, well, don't matter to me anymore. They're dead. Horribly dead. Like, flat out murdered. Trevor says, this is the worst thing ever and I will have nobody say it is good. Yeah, no one's really a big fan of Grunty Industries. At the same time, you gotta calm it down, buddy. It's just a game. It's just a prank, bro! I actually really like the music for Clanker's Cavern. Anyway, everybody consider yourselves lucky, because we're going through 4 levels instead of just 3. This should shorten the series up like 8 episodes, too. Well, that was useless. And it sucks, because it's starting to get warm in here, and I'm also tired from not sleeping at night. Like, again. You fuckers kept me up playing Cards Against Humanity. It was hilarious. Trevor says it is literally worse than Nuts and Bolts. To give you the truth, I was not the greatest fan of Nuts and Bolts, but I also didn't hate it as much as everybody else. I thought, yeah, it's different, but it's still a bit of a cohesive game when you get down to it. Yeah, it's pretty repetitive at times, but what are we doing here? We're collecting jiggies and notes and collecting Jinjos and shit like that. So, what game isn't repetitive at this point? I mean, some of them are more monotonous, yes, and tedious, but would I say that Banjo-Kazooie is a terrible, terrible monstrosity of a game? No, I'd say it's just very misguided. I think the one thing about Banjo-Tooie that really interested me is the fact that it was so much darker than Banjo-Kazooie. I thought that was really cool. Why the fuck did they change the music here? Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Okay, I'll do that, buddy. If I can. I cannot. I am doomed. Yeah, I'm fucked. Gloop. Well. Just the one to move. Well. Yeah, Banjo just drowned. I was expecting it to honestly be a little bit more graphic than it was. I guess I don't remember this game as well as I thought I did. Anyway. But yeah, Banjo-Tooie was so much darker than Banjo-Kazooie, and I thought it was really interesting. Like, the King Jinjo was just like shot with this fucking laser and his life was drained and he was a zombie. I don't care, Clanker. I know who you are. You gave me nightmares when I was like... however old I was when I played this game for the first time. Or watched JonTron play. Whichever came first. Anyway. But yeah, the Jinjo King was just shot by this beam and he was killed and zombified. It was legitimately upsetting. Trevor says Banjo-Tooie is such a good game, but it's so scattershot in term of worlds. I honestly did not like a lot of the worlds in Banjo-Tooie. I preferred Kazooie because it was a lot more, I guess it was a lot simpler to navigate. And at the same time, it was a lot more, yeah, it was varied, but it wasn't too varied. And I appreciated that a little bit more. Alright, we did it! Trevor says some of them are amazing. Some of them are grunty industries. Alright, you need to stop. Hooray! We did it! We raised the sub in Bowser's hidden lair thing. Wait, wrong game.
Clanker has fresh air. You'll find reward on Clanker's back.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly say this is fresh air, but you do you, buddy. Alright, Gloop, give me something. Yes! I need as much of this shit as I can get. Now let's grab these notes before I have second thoughts. About this entire playthrough. I missed one. Hooray. Now we get to make another lap around, because I don't feel like turning around. I feel like it takes so long to turn around that it's just worth it to just stay in one direction the entire time. And then we gotta turn around and go find Gloop. It just takes so fucking long to turn around. Why? It should not be that hard to turn around in water. Especially when you got a bird swimming for you. I mean, sounds like a stupid idea, but how many good ideas have you had, mate? I had a choice here. Either Skyrim or Banjo-Kazooie or Conker's Bad Fur Day. A part of me really wanted to play Conker's Bad Fur Day because of Greg. But I know Trevor really wants it. He has not been able to shut up about it. I don't even know why he suggested it. He was like, hey man, why don't you play Conker's Bad Fur Day? I was like, alright, I guess. But no, Trevor, you do it first. Or if anything, we race in it. That way we can both play it and enjoy it. Because, oh my god, it is a fun game. So we're doing it! We already got half the notes. Now let's get these, get the jiggy.
We got a jiggy.
Ugh. Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. Not Clayton! Not Clayton!
Thanks, Tarzan.
Oh, ha! Oh, ha! Oh, ha! Not Clayton!
Tarzan concerns me. Like, how did he even get in that situation of being trapped in the fucking woods?
Ah! This tooth not hurt now. Hey, ha, hoo, hoo, ha. Not Clayton.
By the way, for those of you who don't know,
Hey, ha, hoo, hoo, ha.
means friend. Clayton, not friend.
Friend.
Toothache gone. GG. We did it! Even though the teeth are still here. Oh, look at these nasty innards.
Absolutely disgusting.
You know what I really like about the lives counter? The fact that Banjo and Kazooie look so happy, and then when they take damage, their face slowly starts morphing into, like, pure agony. It's actually kind of upsetting, but at the same time, it's pretty neat. So I hope everybody's enjoying Banjo-Kazooie. Because we're playing through the entire game, 100%, all jiggies, all notes, all jinjos, everything. Ooh, a mumbo token. I like those. Fuck. Fine, I didn't want your fucking token anyway. Fuck you. I'm upset. I wanted that. I was lying when I said I didn't. What the hell are these?
Tonsillitis.
That is actually startling.
Gingivitis.
So I need to do good here. How do I do that? Hey guys, let's play Superman 64! Sound like a good time to me? When I was little, I thought Superman 64 was an amazing idea because it's like, hey, I can fly anywhere. Yeah, no. No. That ain't how that works. Dear Lord, stop with the tonsillitis. Or whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. No! We can't do it. No! Trevor says, I'm surprised you're still going. Me too. As a matter of fact, I wanted to stop at the 2-hour mark, but I figure we're already here. We might as well finish it up. And also, it's not like I really enjoy this place, so I'd rather get it out of the way now. Excuse me? I went through the fucking thing, and it takes forever to actually turn around in this game. Fuck you. Yeah, Josh says I go away for 3 minutes and you're balls deep in something. Yeah, I am balls deep in Clanker. Alright, let's not. I'm balls deep in Clanker. I'm in Clanker's cavern, if you know what I mean. That's not funny. Anyway, just what we need to flood Clanker even more. I feel bad for him. He didn't want this, you know. He didn't choose this life. It chose him. And by that I mean Grunty. Grunty chose him. Grunty's in it. We don't like Grunty. Anyway. So, there's a move that we can learn in here, and it allows us to be invincible with the use of these golden feathers. I believe we have to go up there to learn it. But first things first, we're going to go take a quick look-see at these notes here. These notey buys. Because there's things up here! And more things. I like more things. What's down here? A Jinjo! And a very disturbing tentacle monster. How did you survive for this long? Legit, I would not be having this. So what if you can breathe underwater? It's not an enjoyable thing to go into. Anyway, we can enter through his gills, which I still don't know why he has, considering he's a robot. Kind of. I don't understand Clanker. All I know is that I'm balls deep inside of him, and it's not an appreciated experience. I like the music. I don't like the environment. This is disgusting. Dear Lord, give me the fucking note. Turning in this game is harder than it has to be. Okay, go back into his skills again. And now we can go check out that move. Because we got all the notes we need. At least, you know, for right now. Your weird tentacle things flipping around. I don't like it. Josh says, them darn Jinjos. Yeah, those fucking Jinjos. It really does sound like a racial slur. It's... I feel like we can turn it into a slur that isn't necessarily directed at a certain race. I feel like we should just talk about stupid people by calling them Jinjos. What do you think you're doing, you fucking Jinjo? Get out of my house, you fucking Jinjo. Only I can use the toaster. Call it Mega Man 7. Wily's on bail. So, I was having a fun little experience the other day with my friend Jacob. We're trying to go over a script for a project we're doing.
Cool, does it make me invulnerable?
Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger, then push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held, and use the left stick to move around. Use it wisely, though, as this move requires gold feathers, and you can only carry 10 of them. Take these 5 valuable gold feathers. Wow. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. You know, all 1 of them. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. So, I thought, we were just having like a really stupid time, and we're trying to like make jokes for this project we're doing and things like that. And what ends up happening is I like start putting on this really stupid accent, and I'm like, all right, so I think I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go re-release Mega Man 2 on every other console. We're gonna release on SNES. We're gonna call it Mega Man 7 while he's on bail. And for some reason, he just fucking lost it. We're gonna call it Mega Man 7 while he's on bail. It's gonna be the best game ever. Gonna sell millions. Mega Man 8? Ha! You kidding? Ha! Dr. Wowie. You know, I was just saying stupid shit like that. It really was not funny. Ow! Beak damage. But yeah, so I just started saying shit like, have you ever been orphanaged? That's where your parents die and they put you in an orphanage. It's weird. But you know, fuck it. You know, fuck it. You know, it's a pretty good place. So one lady was like, wow, you're the rudest kid I've ever seen. That's why we're not adopting you. And I wonder if... And I told her, I looked her in the eye and I said, I wonder if that's what your parents told you when they realized they should have taken you back. And she was silent. She was very silent. I was just saying stupid shit at that point because it was like 2 a.m. I was very tired. But yeah, for some reason you just fucking lost it. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there playing Rayman Legends. I'm just playing Rayman Legends and just minding my own fucking business. And the idea of that voice just kind of sparked something. I feel like if we try hard enough, we might be able to implement it into what we're doing. Look, a fin! A helping fin. I hear that last Jinjo! Oh, cool, right there. I love how the camera angle adjusts to fit Banjo's needs. I don't need these eggs. But I do need that note. Notes! In this context, they also mean money. I would like some notes. I mean, I'm not English or anything, but I'd still like some notes. Oh! Shit. We still need to grab those too. Josh says, Mega Man 64, the only game to legitimately get to 64 and the only game to show Wily with Alzheimer's. Excuse me? I didn't play through a lot of Mega Man Legends or 64. So I'm gonna need a little bit of backstory there. Why? Wily with Alzheimer's? What about Wily with Robo-Enza? You know, a human person with the robot flu. Thanks, Mega Man 9/10. Cannot remember which. It's probably 10 because 10 had base. And yeah, I think it was 10. I don't fucking know. It was a good game though. But I actually, Mega Man Legends was a very enjoyable game for me while I played it. Josh says I'm making it up. You know, you're an asshole. But Mega Man Legends, while I played it, was very enjoyable, but at the same time was a bit of a pain in the ass to play with the camera angle thing that they had going on there. All I had to ask was, why? But after a little bit, you get used to it, and eventually you start playing the game. Guh-huh. Nice try. You can't... Oh, nice one. Alright. Here, let's fight. So how about we climb up on old Clanker over here? His eyes follow you, and it's actually really disturbing. jump into his screw here. Let's see where he takes us. Oh no, we flew too high. There's a jiggy over here! Do not mind if I do. And I really hope you don't mind if I do, because I do want it. Yes, got it. Mushroom 1313 says, "Hey bitch!" To that I say, "Hey bitch!" And don't worry, Mushroom 1313, I've got your fan art. I was hoping you would show up eventually. Let's see. There's a jiggy over there. And how many do we have? Please tell me we have 9. Damn it. Fuck. That means we're still missing one. Should probably go up here. So, as we're coming up to the end here, god damn it! Clanker. Fins. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Mushroom 1313 says, "Did you show my fan art yet?" No, I was waiting for you to get here. Took you long enough. Da 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 da. Josh says, "Stream's been on for about 2.5 hours." I know, don't rush me. This is important. I either do this now or I put it into 2 episodes, and I don't want to have to find a thumbnail for this. I hate this place. How would I go about grabbing that? Well, I believe that, I believe the idea's been had for me, so I might as well go give it a shot. So now let's go get up on top of Clanker for like the 8th time here. Son of a fucking bitch. Clanker's nearly invisible fin keeps pushing me under the water. And then not only do I have to get back up to the surface, I have to try and mess with the fucking controls. I will say, Banjo-Tooie's swimming controls were so much better. Got it! We got the jiggy. So, I don't really know where that last jiggy is. Trevor says, "Mega Man 64? Don't you mean Mighty Number 9? Where the fuck have you been?" That conversation is long gone. That is long past over. That is way past cool. Damn it, Clanker. Trevor says, "Making soup." I'm making soup! Let's head back to the entrance here and see if we can find the last of what we need. It should be around here. Or at least it should be somewhere. Although part of me has doubts that the game would ever make it easy for me. Woo-wee! This thing is flammable, apparently. I wonder if that's relevant. I hope it is, because I want to blow some shit up. Josh says, "Okay, question. Are Zero and Mega Man the same guy, but like Zero is him from the future?" No. Like, hell no. Mega Man is... Mega Man Classic is Mega Man, and then Mega Man X is an updated model that was sealed off for several years doing some sort of test to make sure he was capable of making decisions that were, you know, justified and not fucking everybody over. Zero was created by Dr. Wily and then also sealed off for some reason. And eventually what happens is Zero's freed, some blah 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 Sigma virus, blah 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 Sigma, blah 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 X is unsealed, blah 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 blah. And I really don't know actually. Son of a bitch. I hope there wasn't anything up there that I needed. Let's check it out again! Mushroom 1313 says, soup makes my dick come. And then he says, I cup. No! Oh, cool, there was nothing important up here. Clanker's Cavern makes me miserable. I just think I'd share. Josh says, also, is Mega Man a discount Astro Boy or vice versa? That's a good-ass question. I'd probably say that Mighty Number 9 is a discount Mega Man, and let's leave it at that. I swear to God, turn into a fucking... This game is making... The swim controls, I fucking hate them. I didn't think it was possible for me to hate anything as much as I hate the swimming controls in this game. And yet, here we are. Did I check that pipe? There might be something interesting in that pipe. It looks like there could be something interesting in that pipe. Let's check it out. Trevor says it was inspired from Astro Boy. And it actually kind of did it better, I think. Then again, I'm a Mega Man fanboy and I've got an opinion, so take that as you will. Looks like I already checked this pipe. I already cleaned this lady's pipes. Ah, that's not funny. Where the hell is the last thing I need? Let's go into Clanker's mouth again. At least we can grab this. Is there really nothing else here for me to get? I know there has to be. And the problem is, if I leave now, then I have to grab everything all over again. And I don't want to do that. So it looks like we're going to end up going a little bit over 2.5 hours if things keep up the way they're going. And I don't really want to. Fuck. What the hell do I do? I've already been down these two ways. Alright. That's a question. Josh says, you expressed your hatred of Kingdom Hearts 1 last stream. Are these controls better or worse than Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantica swimming? The swimming in this game is by far worse. I can control Kingdom Hearts 1's Atlantica swimming pretty damn well. This isn't very controllable. Believe me. Mushroom 1313 says you get a boner over the swimming controls. You bet! And it's a rage boner. Let's get that out of the way real quick. It is nothing but rage. Alright, let's leave. Trevor says, I have 2 things to say to that. Jolly Roger's boss fight conquers flashlight section. Let's not get into that. Hey, there's another path here. I don't remember this. Could this be what I was looking for? No, of course not. Why would it be? Of course not. Games are not meant to be hard. They're meant to be enjoyable. Oh, look! Golden feathers. But they're not notes! I need 6 more notes! I don't even give a shit about the jiggy. I care about the notes because I have to collect them again if I don't get them all this time. I do not like that. That is something about this game that I do not like. I don't need to kill you guys again. There's no need for me to embarrass you a second time. So we've gathered that the extra notes I need are not inside of Clanker. That's different. Let's check out that one over there, even though I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck it is. Mushroom 1313 says, Conker's the best that no one ever was. Oh, fucking really? A Mumbo Skull? Great, I needed that. Trevor says, honestly, the game should have a good water maneuver since Kazooie's the one doing it. Nope. You're applying logic where it really doesn't belong. Why is a bird swimming? Hey! That's a thing. This works for me. We really didn't even need to turn this on. But anyway, we got everything. We got the jiggy. Guh-huh. Guh-huh. Fuck this game! Let's not do it. Alright, so we're gonna leave now. Going to make our grand exit. Ya boy got it. Alright. Josh says, Nintendo games are meant to be hard. They made them hard to make up for how short most games actually were. Trevor says, that was rare in the 80s, not the 90s. Well, early 90s were hard. Early 90s were weird. This game really isn't easy. Actually, shit. I mean, fuck that sentence up. This game is easy. It's just a matter of... And it's not a very short game. I'd say it's like medium length. It's just a matter of the swimming controls are so fucking horrible. And sometimes things are a little too well hidden. I.e., what we just went through. But, whatever. We got it now. And just to make sure... Oh, fuck. Tell you guys what, we'll come back for that extra honeycomb later. I don't want to have to go through that. Again. Because I don't even know where it is. But we'll find it 2 days from now. Motion 1313 says, Kazooie is a failed duck child. Basically, yeah. Although a lot more useful. Sometimes failure leads to greatness. Not really, but, you know. You gotta make things optimistic somehow. Anyway, so first things first, before we actually get going and leave, I want to check out that one area that we, that one secret that we unlocked, because it's right here. So we might as well get it. All we gotta do is stomp Gruntilda's eyes back in, because she's a bitch. Fuck you. And then we get a jiggy. That's a great way to, end this. Trevor says, don't kink shame the bird. Josh says, don't kink shame the backpack bird. I say, don't kink shame the backpack breegull. Anyway, if you liked what you saw on this stream, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you want to see more just like it, be sure to subscribe, because we've got plenty more to show. And as always, I'm Darkspine Sonic 3, maybe Felixer, we'll see how that works out. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Thank you, and goodbye.